Whether you exercise or not, our next guest says it's important to be properly hydrated, especially in the summertime. Katie Jeffrey Lund is a registered dietitian, and she's back here on Connecticut Style. So I've heard it over and over again. You're supposed to drink 8 glasses of water a day. Any substance to that?
Well, the important part is to drink enough for your activity level.
So it might be more than 8, might be less than 8?
Exactly, right.
Okay. And we're talking about drinking throughout the entire day?
Yeah, so it's really important. For some people, they even need to kind of schedule times to drink. So I suggest either putting a little alarm clock on your phone or computer and saying to sip water every 20 minutes or a high-quality beverage.
And why do we need to do this?
We need to do this because water or fluids is really important in the body. It does a couple things. It transports energy to our muscles.
Okay.
Urine eliminates waste products, and then also sweat cools off the body, which is so important now that we're coming into the hot weather season.
So I'm assuming if you're sweating and you're exercising, your water intake, you need more, don't you?
You definitely need more, yes.
Okay. And what do we have here?
So we have a wide array of things. Today we're going to be making our own homemade sports drink.
Oh, like a healthy Gatorade?
Like a healthy Gatorade,
I like
yes.
that.
And one of the other things that's really important to know for individuals, whether you're either in the heat or physically active in the heat, is that you need to replace the electrolytes that you lose.
Well, I've heard that in like the Smart Water and in Gatorade, there's electrolytes in it, but what are we replenishing?
Well, we're replenishing sodium, calcium, potassium, magnesium, and iron. All of those electrolytes or nutrients are lost in our sweat. And some people lose more than others.
I see.
And so here are some great options to have. So calcium is dairy products, so yogurt, cottage cheese, milk, things like that. Potassium can be found in sweet potatoes.
Oh, okay.
As well as bananas and oranges.
And we shouldn't be afraid of the carbs in these things.
No, we shouldn't, especially for active individuals.
Okay.
Magnesium is also high in sweet potatoes. Then we have salt, so sodium chloride, and that's going to be found in any type of salty thing. So whole grain crackers are great for athletes or active individuals because it has the salt content, as well as peanuts or any salted nuts. And beans are a great iron source, as well as spinach, broccoli, and lean sources of red meat all supply the iron that you lose in your sweat.
Okay. How do we know if we're not drinking enough? I know probably some sort of dehydration would set in.
Yes, yeah. So the symptoms of dehydration, there are a few that you want to watch out for: dry mouth, fatigue, headache, lightheadedness, unclear thinking, nausea and vomiting happen later on, and dark-colored urine.
Okay. So it kind of sounds like a massive hangover.
Yes, exactly.
All right, let's make our homemade Gatorade.
Okay.
Or what are we calling it? An energy drink?
Yeah, a homemade Gatorade, an energy drink. So
Okay.
it's going to supply us with both energy and sodium. And sodium is really important to have in something that you eat after you work out or expend a lot of energy and when you sweat, because sodium actually helps to facilitate your thirst.
Oh, okay.
So the first thing we do is we take hot water boiling. Heating up in the microwave is fine.
Okay.
To that, we want to add 1/4 of a cup of light brown sugar. And the reason why we want it hot is so that, the brown sugar can dissolve.
Oh, okay.
Then we want salt, because again, that's going to supply the sodium as well as the chloride. 1/4 teaspoon of salt.
Okay.
I'm going to mix that in so that it dissolves.
Now that's not too much sugar. That's sugar we need.
It's sugar we need because we're going to dilute this with water. So then once that dissolves, we're going to add that to 3½ cups of cold water. And in here is 2½ cups, so I need to add in another cup.
Okay. This is just going to make you feel better.
Yes, it is. And again, help to facilitate your hydration level.
Got it.
And then finally, the last step is we want to add some type of 100% juice. So whether it's orange juice, grape juice, whatever you prefer. A lot of athletes do, though, that I work with, are active individuals, like orange juice, kind of the best. It gives it the best taste. We want to do 1/2 cup of that. And we also want, I'm going to add a little bit more than that because I forgot to bring my lime juice. So we also want to add, we're just substituting. We also want to add to this 2 tablespoons of lime juice. And all of that goes in, and then you mix it well. And then you have your homemade sports drink.
And you're ready for...
And you're ready to go.
All right, well, can I try a little?
You can definitely. And I'm actually going to have you try the one that's been chilled for a while.
Oh, great. Fantastic. And, of course, we'll have the recipe on WTNH.com. Well, it smells good.
Yes, and it should be. And I'll drink some with you.
All right. Well, cheers.
Cheers.
See, it tastes better than a Gatorade would any day.
Wonderful. A lot of times it doesn't have that aftertaste because it's all natural ingredients.
Katie, thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right, stay with us. More Connecticut Style after the break.